What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent, and I'm going to be team building around Inteleon for Pokemon Sword and Shield OU. For those of you who may be unfamiliar with how I do these team building videos, what I first do is spend around 7 to 10 minutes typically building the team, then I hop on the Pokemon Showdown ladder to test it out, and we will make improvements if I do feel it is necessary as I go. So, let's talk about Inteleon first. I have a choice spec set right here. Unfortunately, the hidden ability Sniper is still unreleased, so I can't do something fun with like Sniper plus Snipe Shot, so I just opted for dual water coverage being Surf and Hydro Pump alongside choice specs. The speed tier is honestly not that bad. I'm pretty sure it's the second fastest starter, if not it's like tied for it with Sceptile, so that's very cool. Hidden Power is also not a thing in this game, so I can run that for Ferrothorn. Instead I have Ice Beam right here to hit dragons, and U-turn for momentum. Now, obviously Inteleon is a water-type Pokemon, which is weak to electric and grass, and what I really want to do alongside this is run Hydreigon, and the reason why I want to do that is because Inteleon can get U-turn momentum on Ferrothorn and allow Hydreigon to pressure with Flamethrower. Hydreigon also just covers both the weaknesses perfectly, being grass and electric, so that is absolutely great. And yeah, I think I've heard that Gyarados is actually a pretty big threat in this meta, so what I want to do is Choice Scarf this thing. Unfortunately, you don't get any electric moves, right? That's not a thing. It does get Charge Beam, but I think, do I want to use U-turn on this as well? Okay, let's first put Draco and Dark Pulse on here. I know I want that. I forgot this thing got Dragon Dance this gen. That could have been fun, but I don't think it's going to be very viable here. Let's run Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, and it's just the electric move or U-turn. I think Draco should just be strong enough, so I'm just going to go for the U-turn right now. And, I mean, obviously, I'm just going to go with the Timid set. I don't know how much speed I want, though. What is, it's Haxorus 97. I don't know how good Haxorus is in this meta, but just to be safe, I'm going to make sure I outspeed that after a Dragon Dance and go with Max Speed Timid Choice Scarf, and then I'll just put the 4 in Spidef. Looks good so far. From here, I mean, what types do I not have covered yet? We don't have a Fairy Resist, and Hydreigon is 4 times weak to Fairy, as well as Fighting. We don't have a Fighting Resist yet, so that's something I maybe want to look at. Aegislash could be cool. I mean, it takes on both of those perfectly, but I don't know if I want to opt for that. Bronzong could be cool too as a Stealth Rocker, but unfortunately I don't think that it doesn't cover the fighting weakness at all, just due to the psychic typing, so a little bit unfortunate there. You know what I just remembered actually? This thing is broken, right? Polteageist. I saw a set on Twitter with Shell Smash. I think I want to do that. I believe it was a Focus Sash set, right? A 114 Spidef. Does it even need a Sash? I guess, yeah, for the physical attacks, it definitely would like to have that. So let's run Sash right here. Abilities, what do you got? Cursed Body or Weak Armor? If this Pokemon is attacked, its defense is lowered by 1 and speed is raised by 2 physical attacks. So that actually really kind of makes me want to run with a modest set, but because it's only physical attacks, I think I will just opt for Timid right now. And let's see what sort of coverage this thing gets. Giga Drain, Hex, I'm not going to run a status move on it. Psychic coverage, that's actually kind of cool. I definitely want Shadow Ball, obviously, that's going on here. In terms of other attacks, what can I run? I could actually run Wisp Hex, but I feel like it's not going to have the turns to do all of that, so let's forget about it. What other stuff do you got? Let's look at these. Sword Power, what? So we would get +2 here, and then plus a ton from Shell Smash. That could be really cool. Was that on the other set? I don't remember if that was on the set that I saw on Twitter, but I think, yeah, I'll go with Giga Drain and Sword Power. I did see Giga Drain while slowing down. What does Giga Drain cover? I guess like ground types, but we already have a ground immunity. I don't know, I'll keep it on there for now. If I feel as though, like, what else would it get? Dark Pulse? I don't think I will need that because we already have Shadow Ball. Yeah, I think I'll just opt for that set right now. Did I put 4 EVs into something? I did. Okay, good. So from here, we still need the Fairy Resist and a Rocker. Fairy Resist with a Rocker. So obviously Ferrothorn comes to mind. Bronzong is still on the board, huh? Do I want to opt for a Bronzong? Bronzong is available. Miscavalier, no, not a Stealth Rocker, unfortunately. Ferrothorn seems to be the best thing. I think I definitely want to probably go for that route. Actually, wait a minute. Ferrothorn could also help out with Gyarados if I run Fizdef, right? And honestly, the Iron Barbs chip might be great in this meta because there's a lot of threatening sweepers. If you can get them low, Iron Barbs can just do the last bit of damage I need. I think I will opt for this with just Leftovers, and you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to keep the Hazard slot blank for now and just run the Leech Seed and Dual Stab. The reason being, I don't know if I want to add another Stealth Rocker later, but I could see myself doing it, so let's go ahead and run this. I don't really know too much about what specific EV investment I want in the state of the meta right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and run a pretty standard spread right here of max HP, max defense. I'm sure once the meta progresses, we'll get more specific EV spreads for stuff, but yeah, this slot right here is either going to be Spikes or Stealth Rocks, I'm not quite sure yet. 2 more slots. Do I see myself Dynamaxing any of these guys? Because I know for a fact Hawlucha is really good. That was like the one Pokemon I was sweeping a lot of people with when I was testing out the ladder, and it honestly has its place right here as another ground immunity, but what are you? What's your ability, by the way? Weak Armor, we did go over that, right? So what are the Dynamax options? You know what I could have actually done? I could have ran like a rain team with Inteleon, but that sounds kind of boring anyway, so let's not opt for that. Like Dreadnought, Gyarados could have been cool, but I'm pretty sure that's already been done, so let's not. Do I just go with the Hawlucha though? Hawlucha is kind of free, but like I don't want that winning every game, even though it's so good. What types are Hawlucha weak to? Ice. We have Inteleon as an ice resist, but its defensive stats are not that great. Electric. We have electric resists, and we have a fairy resist now with Ferrothorn. Hawlucha does seem kind of perfect, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go with it for this one. And I'm not gonna abuse Hawlucha in future videos. I mean, but for all I know, Dynamax is gonna be banned by the next time I record, so I think I'll just do this for now. Once again, I don't know the EVs that I need, so we'll just go with this investment and Electric Seed, right? I need the Electric Seed plus Thunder Punch. I believe that's what spawns Terrain, so let's do that. So here's the thing. I know for a fact Max Knuckle actually increases your attack, so I don't even know if I want... You get Brave Bird now, right? But Recoil sounds horrible, but... You also get Close Combat. You get Close Combat. I'm gonna go with Acrobatics. So, do I need Swords Dance? That's what I was trying to figure out, because there's some other cool options, like Encore could be really cool. I don't think I need any other coverage, though, because, like, Clefable's in this gen, right? Yeah, Clefable is a thing. That's gonna run unaware anyway, so it's Poison Gem's not gonna do anything. You know what, I'm gonna opt for Swords Dance, and if I see anything better, then I'll change it later, but... we have 1 slot left. What I'm going to do for this last Pokemon right here is just scroll through the tier and see if there's anything I struggle to break in particular. I can beat Ferrothorn. We talked about that using Flamethrower here. We have this, and honestly, this can hit it pretty hard with +2 Shadow Ball, I'd imagine, so that is pretty cool. 1 slot left. What can I not break very well? Ditto could reverse sweep me for sure with Acrobatics, huh? Gardevoir, Gastrodon. Can I break Gastrodon? Yeah, these should be able to break it, especially Ferrothorn, obviously. Hazard slot. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. Maybe I'll add a Stealth Rocker here. I think I can break everything, it looks like. Can I break Reuniclus? I have Hydreigon. Still Volley types. Didn't multi-attack get boosted, by the way? I forgot about that. Toxvex, that's something I need to break. Can I do that? I actually can't very well. Like, I have this, but I feel like it's not going to do too much to a Fizdef variant anyway. What could I add to break Toxvex? Diggersby. Diggersby lost Frustration, right? Because that's not in the game anymore either, so that's not an option. Dugtrio could be cool. Yeah, hold up. If I use the rocks Dugtrio, I could actually run Spikes on here like I was... That's why I left the slot open. And it does get an Arena Trap, and Arena Trap is legal right now, so maybe that's the play. Focus Sash with, like, Earthquake Rocks. What else do you got? Body Slam for Para, that sounds horrible. You get Priority, right? You get Quick Attack? You get Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch, that's the move. I don't know why I would ever run Quick Attack, but... Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, and, I mean, Final Gambit, I guess, last slot? Might as well. And then we'll just go with, I'll go Jolly, just to speed tie with other Dugtrios and maybe random Inteleon on the ladder, you never know. I'll put the 4 in HP just to slightly power up the Final Gambit, and with that decided, I think I want Spikes on here, and I think that's the team. I hope it's legal. I've never actually built on my own team for this metagame, so I'm going to have to check the legality on it and make sure that I can actually play, but yeah, we have the correct abilities, 4 moves on everything, so yeah. Let's get started. Alright, I have a game right now. If I want to win with the Polteageist, I'm going to have to get rid of that Hydreigon. That is for sure going to be a part of my strategy. What I want to do right here is just lead Dugtrio, as they lead right with the Rotom Wash, huh? I'm going to Final Gambit right now. I want this thing out of the way. It's just a nuisance for my Hawlucha, so let's get the 69% off. I really don't mind the Hydro Pump, and follow it up with Inteleon. To be honest, Inteleon looks like a great bring in here. And yeah, Hydro Pump is the click. Ideally I hit because this thing will go down. I don't think it would go hard Hydreigon. They really do when I could have Ice Beamed. And I miss anyway, okay. Well, let's go here into Ferrothorn. If Ferrothorn takes a hit, that's going to be a problem, obviously. I'm going to go Ferrothorn. They go for U-turn. That's not good, but it could be worse. I wish I got the damage off. I think they're Choice Scarf. That would be my guess. But yeah, I can get up spikes here, which is going to be really nice. They go Galarian Weezing. What does this thing do? I'm just going to Leech Seed and find it out. Okay, they go for Will-O-Wisp, but that's okay. Let's just get up my spike now. I'm curious, do you get like T-Spikes? Is that what this is doing? I don't think that affects 2 Pokemon on my team. They go back to Hydreigon. This is going to have a fire type move. I'm just going to call that and go Hydreigon of my own. Yep, they go right for Heat Wave. Since when did it get Heat Wave? I mean, I'm not going to use that anyway. I'm not trying to miss. But that is very interesting. And I'm just going to go ahead and drop a Draco, even though they have the Fairy type. Not too big of a deal for me. And yeah, let's go back to Inteleon now and hope that I can actually hit a Hydro Pump this time. They do miss a Wisp, so that's kind of nice, but I think, like, this Hydreigon would have gotten 2-hit KO'd right now had I hit the other one, which is pretty sad. Let's see, though. I do hit right there, and they just give me the Weezing. Okay, beautiful. Inteleon picks up the KO. That's actually so good. I'm curious as to who comes in. Hydreigon comes right back out, which does make sense. I'm going to go Ferrothorn this time as they go right for Draco. That is 100% choice specs, no doubt in my mind about that. Let's just go right for Leech Seed. Like, I want the health back for later. Could help out against, like, Aegislash or Excadrill. They go Excadrill right now. I think it's just gonna Earthquake if I had to guess. But Hydreigon is too good now that the Galarian Weezing is dead, so I don't think it's really worth it for me to click Hydreigon here. I'm just gonna Power Whip. As they go for Spin, and I miss my Power Whip too. Accuracy is not too great this first game, but yeah, I need damage on that Aegislash for Hawlucha. That's the thing. They go right back to Hydreigon. This thing is like a big problem because... Okay, here, I'm going to Leech Seed this time as they go for Draco again. Good, I get that right. Because, like, I don't have good resists for all of his attacks, so I got to predict it every time. Let's go with Hydreigon of my own as they go to Aegislash. Perfect. This is what I was hoping for. The reason being, what I can do right here is just throw off a Dark Pulse and try to get the Dark Pulse endgame to start going off right now. And they give me the damage on the Aegislash. They do kill me there, but at least that's the damage I need for Hawlucha, right? And what I can do now is get an Inteleon and just click Surf is what I'm thinking. No, I have to Hydro Pump to 2-hit KO the Hydreigon. As they click King Shield, not gonna matter. I think that if I 2-hit KO this Hydreigon right here, I just win. I don't think they have a counterplay. So they sack off the Rotom Wash, beautiful. Who is the Dynamax? Is it the Corviknight? No, they go to Hydreigon here. Let's go to Ferrothorn as they go right for Draco and miss. The next one will be able to knock me out, but on the off chance they miss, I'll just go right for the Gyro Ball. They're able to knock me out right there. However, I think it is time that we try Hawlucha, maybe? I don't know yet. I don't think it's the time, actually. Maybe Polteageist can do something right now, but I still need damage on this, so... Let's go to Hawlucha and see what I can do. This is a game of whoever Dynamax is first, from what I've heard, so... Let's go right for the Max Lightning as they go hard Aegislash. I think I just win. This thing is way too broken. I have the defense boost. Corviknight's not going to do too much damage to me, and I can just Max Knuckle into that thing. They go to Excadrill, which is just going to give me a defense boost, an attack raise. Like, Hawlucha's so dumb. Oh, they're going for the flinches, dude. Get out of here. Okay, so I get my attack boost, and then Corviknight or Hydreigon should come in next, and I should be able to knock out either of them. Corviknight might actually live one, but I don't think it's going to be able to reverse sweep. They do go right for the Dynamax. This is going to do a lot, I would imagine. Huh. Okay. Maybe Thunder Punch is the better bet. Yeah, let's go for Thunder Punch. Under Terrain at +2. What was that? 39. This is kind of sad. Like, what is that damage? Okay, let's do this, though. I should still be able to win because I have Inteleon to Ice Beam the Hydreigon. And this Dynamax is about to go away, so... Let's just hit him up with the Shadow Ball. I do have the Focus Sash, thankfully. It's not going to even come into play. Shadow Ball does 16, by the way. But their Dynamax is gone, and I think that's the more important thing right now. Yeah, because after this, what I can do is bring in Inteleon and Ice Beam to win. Or I can just knock that out there, but I don't think that crit mattered. Like, Inteleon takes one and Ice Beam sweeps. We know the Hydreigon was the choice spec set, so yeah, I can just Ice Beam now, and Inteleon will be able to wrap up the first game, but... Wow, defensive Corviknight is really good against Hawlucha, apparently. Yep, but that is going to be game right there, and I will be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. I have my first Rain matchup, which I'm not going to lie is very scary. I've heard Rain is kind of broken, but Rocks are going to go a long way this game as they lead right with the Morpeko. Perfect. I think this just dies to Earthquake, right? They're not Ghost type, so they get trapped right here. They're Dark type. And yeah, ideally I can knock this out and get up Rocks after. That would be so good. I was just trying to lead this against Pelipper and get up Rocks. Oh, Fake Out does 50. Is this thing faster? Okay, I gotta check. What is this thing's stats? Morpeko. Okay, it dies to this. There's no way. Oh, it Dynamaxes. And it... Okay, but the fact that they use their Dynamax right there is actually so good for me, I think. Like, that's actually really nice. Let's go Inteleon here and U-turn. Seems like a good play. Yep, I'll be able to knock out the Dynamax Morpeko. Really weird Dynamax choice, but I still have my Dynamax available, and that's going to be really good. Right here, if I go out into my Ferrothorn, that just invites in the Conkeldurr, and I really don't want that. I very much like the Hydreigon play right here. It honestly hits everything. Frostmouth, I can Flamethrower. I can Dark Pulse Cursola. They might make a pivot into Pelipper here. That's what I would do, but they don't Scout. That's not an Oko. Oh, dude, but I'm faster. I feel so bad. Choice Scarf Hydreigon's too good. Quiver Dance Frostmouth, so I don't know if this is, like, there's no Gyarados Dreadnought here. I don't think this is a standard Rain team at all. But yeah, let's hit this guy up with the Flamethrower. I'll be able to knock out the Moth. Conkeldurr comes in. Who do I go to? Hawlucha's not a bad play. I definitely want to get out of here. Could I see Polteageist winning? Polteageist can indeed win. You know what? We're risking it. That's such a bad play, but I'm doing it right now. I'm going to Shell Smash here. I do have the Focus Sash, and I'm immune to Mach Punch priority, and they run, so I will be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. This guy has the Cursola, which I've actually heard is a very big threat. Cursola Galar. Now, he has base... Does it run a Violite? Is that what this is? It's Cursola, but then it's base form with a Violite. That's what I would guess, but let's lead off with... Polteageist can win, but I need damage on a few things. Let's lead Inteleon as they lead off with the Pincurchin. This thing is very slow. I want the data on it to know whether I can just knock it out or not. Pincurchin. Base... Okay. Hydro Pump is gonna kill. And they got up a T-Spike. Like, what is that? Okay, never mind. But, like, hitting 2 would have been nice, but it is hitting 2. Like, that's not very likely. So is this just T-Spike stall with, like, Hawlucha Wincon? Is that what I'm facing right now? That looks like it. Okay, so they get this guy in. I don't have hazard control, so unfortunately there is not going to be a way to get rid of these hazards. I'll go Dugtrio and just trap this now. They double to the Corsola. I need this, so my best play right now is to go Hydreigon on the rocks. Just click U-turn. They shouldn't leave this in when they have Clefable. Why, dude? Does that have something I'm missing? No, it doesn't. Okay, but I will start getting up hazards too if you want to do that. Pincurchin. Pincurchin's weak. That's good. But yeah, I don't understand really leaving in the Ghost type on a Hydreigon. Like, what was that play? They go Lucha here. So the thing is, this needs the Max Knuckle. I mean, the electric move to get the Torrent to go up. So I don't know how much I'm worried about this. I'll just Leech Seed. Okay, that's a problem. Let's just Gyro Ball then. They miss High Jumping, which is very unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. That's bigger than any hacks that's happened to me this game. And then they go hard Pincurchin. Which, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I can just spike up on, right? Like, double T-spikes are annoying. Oh, they have triple spikes. Okay. This is just gonna be a hazard stack game, it looks like. Yep. Seems to be the case. That still doesn't even kill. So they paralyze the Ferrothorn, but I kill Pincurchin. How can I break this team? They have... I need to find out what the Clefable is, because if it's not unaware, then my Hawlucha can win, but it should be unaware, right? They go back to the Galarian Corsola here. I'll just Leech Seed. I don't know what this thing's trying to do. Okay, I'm not going to hit my Leech Seed, am I? Come on. What is this? I actually need this thing healthy, too. There we go. Like, what was that? Okay, it's work for Nightshade, meaning I'm gonna risk Dugtrio here and try to get up my rocks now. As they go to Ferrothorn. Not the best, but not the worst. Let's just get up rocks and play this hazard game. Yeah, with the hazards up, I should be able to break Toxapex. And let's just final gambit on you. Nice and 17. This is gonna drop, isn't it? Okay, let's go Hydreigon here. He really shouldn't stay in at all. I'm gonna U-turn. Like, you have to switch out here, right? Yeah, okay, good. And it is indeed unaware, which is great to know. I'm very happy I learned that right there. I'm gonna go Polteageist now. I don't know when it's gonna do anything, and I want to see whether it can do something now. So let's go for Shell Smash, right? No, it's unaware. There's no point in Shell Smashing. They go right for Encore, but they don't have a Ghost Resist on their team, so I can literally just Shadow Ball again, and getting rid of that is so big for the Hawlucha endgame. They go right for Protect. Let's just Shadow Ball again. Wow, I need to try this Corsola thing out. That, like, Eviolite set seems really cool. Yeah, but we get rid of Clefable, and that's really big. Yeah, Hawlucha loves that. They go Pex here. They're just gonna recover, right? Yeah, okay. So I think the play right now is to go... Let's go Hawlucha now. Let's Swords Dance up. I need to really hope I don't get Scald Burnt right now. That's going to be part of this game plan. And then I think I'll just win the game. Because this thing is fair and balanced. Yep, perfect. And now what I can do is just Max Lightning into this thing. I'll knock it out, and we're going to have a really fair and balanced win with Dynamax Hawlucha. I think at least, because... Oh, never... Okay, good, yeah. I think they might have been... No, I'm really fast, never mind. Was that because of Max Airstream? Yeah, okay, that's why. But yeah, that's going to be the win for us. I don't think they can win. Your Ghost type, you will die to a Flying type move. And then all I have to do is Max Knuckle the Ferrothorn, and we should be done here. Oh, I guess I'll just Acrobatics, and that is going to be a win. So, I mean, really scary at times, but we did win. I will be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. Do we get to see Charizard with the heavy duty boots? That could actually be exciting. Let's lead off with the Hydreigon here, as they lead a Abomasnow. Could have Ice Shard. In terms of their water, fire resists, they have a few. I'm gonna Flame. Actually, I should U-turn here. If they stay in, I can go Ferrothorn. So I don't understand staying in, but it's okay. Yeah, they go right for Ice Punch. Like, that play doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it's okay. Let's go for Spikes right now. They might throw out a Blizzard here, but it looks like they're, like, Physical Life Orb, something weird, so... They go for Brick Break next. I mean, I'll just get both up, like... I don't think these guys are... These are all grounded, right? Yeah, so the only thing that's not grounded is Charizard. Speaking of, they bring out the Charizard. I have 2 Sashes, and I have Inteleon, which should be able to live 1, so... What do I do here? Do I need this? They switched up the Abomasnow that dies on entry, by the way. I'll just attempt a Leech Seed on the off chance they let me. They go for a Max Quake. You know there's fire moves on this thing, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, and what I can do now is click... So we got a Spidef boost there. I think my best bet's going to be Hawlucha, my own Dynamax right now. Yeah, let's try that. Hit him up with the Max Lightning. I think it knocks them out, and then I should be okay from there. Okay, it didn't do anything, but I think I should have naturally taken 1 hit. Let's go right for the Max Airstream. Actually, this is still stronger. No, it's not still strong. No, Terrain makes it stronger, that's right. So let's knock that boy out. And yeah, let's see who wants to come in now. They actually have options here. I think this thing can come in, yeah. Although I do have Max Knuckle. I am at -1 though, so who knows. Yeah, it does live, okay, so we actually have a game here. 229 speed, huh? Let's trap it right now and get rid of it. That seems like a good start. And yeah, now their entire team is taking Spikes damage. That's so good. Yep, let's get that out of there. Abomasnow's dead on entry, so it's just about wrapping up these 3 things. I think I want to keep the Sash on Dugtrio for sure. That's going to be really nice against the Bisharp. Bisharp doesn't get knockoff anymore, by the way, so that's a weird pick as well. Yeah, lack of knockoff makes that a really odd pick. They go out into the Dracovish thing. I don't know what this thing's trying to do. It is a water dragon. Do I dare go into my own dragon on that? You know what, we risk these out here. They go for Ice Fang. So, arguably not my best maneuver, but I can just Draco now. I'm gonna miss, but it's okay. Well, if I miss, I'm gonna lose, but we don't. Just keep in mind they had an Aboma Snowsack right there. I really should have laddered up even more. I thought, like the ladder only went up to, like, 1400, so I thought maybe, like, mid-fit 1100s would not be that bad, but I was very wrong. Let's lead off with... Let's go out into Inteleon, I think. Barraskewda. Honestly, let's just give it a Draco. It, like, nearly died to that. Okay, let's bring you out now. They have close combat, by the way. Weird choice. But yeah, all I need to do here is U-turn out, and then Bisharp should be able to die to Dugtrio. Unless there's something that I'm missing, but... They were, adamant, it looks like. What is that thing? Barraskewda. Yeah, they were adamant Barraskewda. How fast is that thing, by the way? Because 408 is really fast. Is that 135? I'm pretty sure Megalopon used to hit that amount. Barraskewda. 136, okay. Oh, Megalopon hit 405, I think. That's what that was. But yeah, let's go right for the Earthquake, and like even if they Sucker Punch, I live on Sash, and we should be fine. And yeah, that is going to be GG right there, so I will be right back. Okay, I have game number 5 right here. I need Dugtrio for the Toxapex, I have to keep that in mind. Regarding lead matchup, I could honestly lead Inteleon, force in the Toxapex, and trap that. They lead Dougie. This is a speed tie that I have to risk, because I can't switch out. I guess I could try, but I don't really see the point. Great start, by the way. Nice and crit. Okay, that's fine, though. That kind of annoys me. Do I just win now? Like, I could honestly probably just win, but... No, let's see what else I can do before I just commit to Hawlucha. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, though. Like, I knew I could live one, I think. Maybe not Choice Band. If they're Choice Band, I probably died, but... Let's go for U-turn. Yeah, I can use the Earthquake to trap the Toxicity as well. That's so nice. So they stay in. Likely clicking Reversal, so let's go to Polteageist here. As they actually get up rocks, okay. Well, what I'll do right now is just Giga Drain my health back. I take that to okay, but I do get my speed boost, so ideally I can attack something else as well. Maybe Pex? I don't know, like what would outspeed me here? I'm at 524. They go Eldegoss. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball and see how much I do. It does 29. I do get the drop. They go right for Giga Drain, so I could have actually Shell Smashed there, but 2 Shadow Balls should do a good amount, especially on top of a crit, so we get some luck back, which is really nice. This is not the play yet. Wait, no it is. I gotta do it before they do it. Yep, let's hit him up with the SD. And then hit this up with the Max Lightning. Yep. I got the crit. I don't know if the crit matters at +2 with this Dynamax move, like... That's an insanely strong attack. But... Yep, Toxicity comes in. I do have to hit a Hot Max Knuckle, which, they actually Dynamax themselves. But... Ooh, wait, this thing doesn't get speed, right? Okay, it doesn't. So I can safely go out into you and Earthquake, and then who am I going to end game with? I guess, like, Dark Pulse is my best bet. But yeah, I knock out their Dynamax, and I think I should be able to maybe beat them with Hydreigon. They go Draco Pult here. I'm going to go Ferrothorn. They click DD, but that just powers up my Gyro Ball all much more, so I'm okay with this. Oh, Phantom Force, huh? That did nothing. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, they go out into you. Gonna go hard Dougie. As they Will-O-Wisp me. That's a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I want to win this, I just attack this, then try to sweep with the Hydreigon. The Dark Pulse is my only way of endgaming this guy, I think. See, I do a bit of damage there. I'm pretty sure I can come in with Hydreigon, live... Oh, it's a bug type. I might have lost. No, I have a plan here. How spit F is this thing? Anti-Scorch. Okay, if I Draco and it kills, I can switch out, then sweep with the Dark Pulse. That's my game plan. No, it didn't kill, I lost. I thought that would actually do more. I don't think U-turn would have done the damage I needed, though. Okay, well, yeah, that's gonna be game, unfortunately. They will be able to sweep. I really thought Draco would actually kill that, but I guess base 100 HP is not that bad. I will be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. This looks like a straight up in-game team because they're all Galar. They definitely don't have much type synergy. However, like, why are you running Dreadnought without rain? It's definitely an in-game team, right? But let's lead Hydreigon as they lead Grimmsnarl. Huh. I think I may want to switch out the Hydreigon on the fairy type. I actually have to check typing like this. Rillaboom is pure grass. Water Rock, I knew that one. We just lost to this guy. Gotta keep him in mind. Dark Fairy goes right for a Reflect. Okay, let's get you in. I want to get up my rocks and then try to final gambit on this thing. Yeah, rocks are going to go a long way, especially now that we've seen Centiskorch is a problem. Like, I want to get up rocks. Could rocks have saved me in the last game? Maybe. I may have just missed the end game there with rocks, but... yeah, let's see. I got up rocks. They go right for Play Rough, which nearly knocks me out and gets me an attack drop. That's kind of sad. Can this could still trap later. I'm going to switch it out. Into who, though? Into you. As they go for Darkest Lariat. Fizzed of Ferrothorn is something I should have tried before. Do any of these guys get a Rapid Spin? Like, I know nothing about these things. I'm gonna go for Spikes. If you got a Fire type move, I'm gonna be sad. I'm clicking Spikes, though. They go right into Centiskorch. Oh, it is Heavy Duty Boots. Okay. Well, against Centiskorch, I have a few options here. I just like the hard Inteleon play the most. Like, they actually get so pressured by that. Almost to the point where I don't want to switch it in, but, like, Rillaboom's gonna be taking hazards anyway. I think it's worth it. Unless this thing Dynamax is in front of me right now. No, but they just go right for Flare Blitz, and... they have a Rillaboom. I'm just gonna click Surf, man. I'm not playing around with misses. Yep, I get rid of Centiskorch. That is really nice. That Flare Blitz did so much, by the way. They were Heavy Duty Boots, though. They did not take the hazard damage. Wherever that was. Here we go. So Rillaboom comes out now. Against you, you're definitely gonna get fighting coverage, if I had to guess. Just look at this thing. Polteageist, can you win? You can't really beat that thing very well. It is taking hazards, though. I'm gonna go hard Polteageist. As they go ahead and bulk up, but that's not going to help against a special attacker, as will the Reflect, so this is pretty nice for me. Yeah, that's a straight up 2-ko. Yeah, that's really nice. Drum beating. Huh. Brought me straight down to my Sash. It doesn't surprise me, though. This thing has base 60 defense and base 65 HP, I think. Let me double check on that, too. Polteageist. 60 HP, 65 defense. Okay. But I got rid of Rillaboom right there. 134 special attack. I did not know this thing would be that strong. I'll just take my damage at this point. Like, I don't know if this thing gets Sucker Punch or whatnot, but... goes right for the Prankster Light Screen. Okay. I'm not doing a lot of damage. These screens are annoying. I mean, if they really want me to keep this, I might as well... no, I shouldn't keep it. I will Shell Smash, though, on the Reflect, as they just click Play Rough. But I don't think the 10% was worth it. Like, sure, it could have helped, but... like, I don't think it's going to make the difference when trying to revenge it. Maybe it will with Inteleon. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm going to go Ferrothorn. Yeah, they have, like, no power rip counters. They go right for the protection move. Okay, so it looks like that 10% might end up mattering. Let's Leech Seed up here. I have a feeling they may switch out into, like, who knows what, but... yeah, Ferrothorn is going to be able to counter Dreadnought, so that's pretty cool. They go out into the Galarian Cofagrigus thing. Let's just Power Whip here. They go right for Wisp. But honestly, this damage that I'm getting on this right now is valuable for Hawlucha. As well as Hydreigon. I guess, like, yeah, it's mainly because of the light screen that Hydreigon needs this damage. Wait a minute, Grimmsnarl is taking how much? 12, 24. Another Spike should kill it on entry, right? Yeah, because they would take 30? Yeah, I'm gonna get up another Spike. And make sure no more screens are going up. In fact, I might as well just get up the third one. Like, I'm recovering, so they're doing, like, no damage to me. They're not netting anything. So they click Memento there. I guess this is where they're gonna go for game or something, but I don't know what can win from this position. Like, all I have to do, like, even if I lose 3 Pokemon to Dynamax right here, I think, as long as I have my Dynamax in the back, I should be able to reverse sweep this game. Toxicity is a really cool Hawlucha counter, by the way. They're going to opt to use it now. I'm going to Leech Seed here. I'm sure this thing gets some sort of fire move, but... let's see. Yeah, I wish I want to get Inteleon in more this game, if possible, towards the end, because I killed their one water resist, and Surf is just so free. Oh, it's the physical one. But I'm physical it's the Ferrothorn, so I don't know how much that's going to make a difference. I also have a full... it's not full health, never mind, I forgot. Opts to Dynamax, gets the Citrus, okay. They went for Max Darkness into 35, by the way. That's kind of sad. Is that really your best thing to hit me with? I might want to switch this out. And just keep it for the Dreadnought. Yeah, you can have the Dugtrio, dude. Yep, now that that's gone. I think Hydreigon should be able to take this on now. With just Dark Pulse. And like I said, even if this sweeps a part of my team, I should be able to beat it in the end. So this next one should kill right here. Max Ooze did a lot, but Leech Seed is honestly so good. Yep, I'm able to knock that out. This might just start a big game. Actually, it is already game. This does an entry, and this cannot beat my team. Like, even Manual Rain Dance Dreadnought cannot break my Ferrothorn. That dies on entry, that's why I got up all the hazards earlier. And Dreadnought cannot come in and win. What are Dreadnought's stats? I'm curious. Data Dreadnought. Okay, it's a very not Spadaf. This might just straight up kill. Like, Hydreigon is a strong Pokemon. Forget anything I said about Hydreigon. Let's go out into you now, and let's end it off with a nice Unburden boost. Might as well. Actually, let's just click this one. Yeah, that is going to be the game right there. And yeah, Max Knuckle, same animation that does all-out pummeling, which is interesting. But yeah, I will be right back. Okay, I have another game right now. This guy has a Barraskewda, which is a very fast threat. My best lead right now is going to be my... once again, Dugtrio doesn't do much right here. It doesn't trap anything in particular. I guess Toxicity. But I think Rocks are going to be a lot more valuable as they go right for the Power Whip. And let's just weaken this right now with Earthquake. I know for a fact they're going to get up their own hazards, so... yeah, that's honestly an okay exchange for me. I do snag a crit on it, too. From this position, I like the idea of going Hydreigon. No Dark Resist except for Hawlucha is something I just realized. I'm going to Flamethrower here. Okay, that's bad. Let's double to Ferrothorn. On the Rotom. Yep, perfect. And let's start getting up some spikes now. That's going to be really nice, too. Ferrothorn comes right back in. I gotta go Hydreigon here. Or do I just get up all of them? Maybe he doesn't have spikes, so what is he doing to me, right? The Dragapult comes in. This cannot touch me. Oh, it actually gets some special... I thought it's a... I shouldn't assume sets. That's the thing. Okay, let's go to this and click Dark Pulse now. I think Hydreigon is going to have to be the key to this game. Just Dark Pulsing through. Because this will get 2-hit KO'd now. The problem is, do I just lose to Dynamax Lucha? Like, I could see it. I think I just straight up lose to Lucha. They go Barraskewda here. This thing's spit off is horrible, as we saw earlier, right? Barraskewda, but what if they're Choice Scarf? I think I have the Dark Pulse. Oh, they're Choice Scarf, but they lock close combat. Alright, I think in order to win this game, I have to do the thing to them before they do it to me. So let's go for this. And then if that doesn't work, then ideally one of the other two can clean up, but I don't see it happening. They go hard Dracopult. So they want to make sure I'm not getting any boosts. Polteageist spit off is really good. So I can keep that in mind when trying to sweep. Yeah, but let's knock that out. I get the speed boost. They go Rotom Wash here, which I find interesting considering this is something that lets me Max Knuckle because it's not going to kill, yeah. And I could just follow it up with another Max Knuckle. I don't think it kills though. Should I Thunder? No, this is stronger. Even under terrain, right? 150. This goes up to what? 195? Yeah, that's just 195. This goes up to... I'm just gonna high jump kick and knock it out. Yeah, it's raw high jump kick. It's gonna kill it +1. I know the calcs from last gen. So who comes in? They should go Toxicity soon. No, they go Barraskewda. I don't think that play makes a lot of sense. I do have Unburden. Yeah, I'll knock that out there. There we go. This thing lives anything I do, right? Let's try Jump Kick. I did miss anyway, so I guess we're not finding out that way. If that thing is... Actually, I'm going to commit to this first. Let's go for the Shell Smash. So Overdrive I don't think has a para chance, but it is very strong. I know that. And the reason I have to Shell Smash is because they haven't Dynamaxed yet. Yep, so I get my Shell Smash off. I have to store power, I think. And then I think it just comes down to whether Hawlucha can solo. Oh, they Dynamaxed this. I think I just won. Why did they Dynamax there? Yeah, this should win the game, right? Yeah, we get to see a Polteageist sweep, so really sketchy endgame, but early game, but we were able to pull out the win. I will be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. Here is a tough situation. I cannot trap Chandelure due to its ghost typing with Dugtrio, so that is a bit scary, and because of that, I think I want to commit to Stealth Rocks here. As they lead Komodo, let's get up Rocks and see what they do. I saw on Twitter, I saw somebody post on Twitter, there's a glitch where somebody clicked Klinger's Soul Blaze in this generation. Like, I don't want that happening to me right now. That did nothing. What do I do here? Like, I could honestly see Hawlucha just winning right now, but I don't like the idea. I also don't like the idea of going Hydreigon and trying to predict though, so let's try this. Let's see how broken this really is. Can it just win right now? I'm curious. How broken is this for real? Because I'm about to get a defense boost. Body press is based on what? Weight, right? So let's see. They have no flying resist, so if this might be able to start to pick up a few kills right now, if not just outright win the game. So I don't do okay. So that's how you counter that, huh? Doesn't that just make items like red card broken? Shouldn't I just run like Mimikyu with a red card? And I'm just gonna win the game. Okay, well, I have to spike now as they go for taunt. I'm in a kind of a tough spot, huh? Because this also, well, actually I have stored power. But yeah, I can't Gyro Ball, it does bulletproof. I guess we'll go to you as they protect. But yeah, I think phasing is going to have a really good place in this meta, assuming Dynamax doesn't get banned, which I think it will. Like, I honestly do not see it sticking around at all. I'm going to Ice Beam again. This thing is being such a pain. I have to eventually force it out, right? Let's go to Hawlucha here, as they go right for a spike. Yeah, but my Dynamax is gone. I'm curious though, if I switch it in right before the 3 turns end, does it stay Dynamaxed? I genuinely have no idea, but I'm going to Swords Dance here. It is the spike setter, okay. Okay, they're playing no games. Let's hope that I can live 1. I don't think I'm living 1. Oh, I am. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Nothing else should outspeed me. Let's see what they do. If they go Excadrill, I'm clicking Acrobatics. They're gonna try to double to Chandelure. In fact, I might just click Acrobatics against everything. They go Gara here. I do have Thunder Punch, which I've shown. Are they trying to G-Max this right now and hope it lives? I have a feeling it will. Like, G-Max is... How does G-Max work? Does it affect defensive stats too? All I know is that it increases your HP and gives you this G-Max moves, but... Or Dynamax moves, sorry. Yeah, they do Dynamax it. Does it live this, though? No, it just dies. Okay, yeah, Hawlucha's gonna be really good this gen if this Dynamax thing doesn't get fixed. And by fixed, I mean banned, but... Yeah, because they didn't make the play earlier, I'm just gonna hide Jump Kick here. Like, I think if they knew that they could go Chandelure, they would have done it by now. This is obviously a situation where close combat would obviously be preferred, but... I mean, I'm just gonna hide Jump Kick through this guy's team. And I think from there we will go ahead and wrap the live up. So, interesting first live. I did lose, I think, 1 game to the Centiskorch team, which was pretty sad, but... Yeah, that Draco did nothing. That was interesting, but I hope you all enjoyed. I'm curious to see how this meta develops because Dynamax does seem a bit overpowered in my opinion, but it is also very early to really give any true thoughts on it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.